Let's shift our focus now from Trump to his most trusted teammate, Elon Musk. The Doge head and Tesla CEO is no stranger to controversy. Now he claims he has been receiving death threats. Not just one or two, but he claims he is being flooded with them. And this is after he pushed for major cost cutting measures in the US government. Musk is currently spearheading the DOGE, or the Department of Government Efficiency, a role that has put him at the center of Trump's mission to slash federal spending. Under Musk's leadership, thousands of federal workers have been laid off, and millions are at risk of facing job uncertainty. Unsurprisingly, these sweeping cuts have sparked widespread anger. Unions have been protesting, and critics are accusing Musk of cutting essential services. Musk attended Donald Trump's first cabinet meeting recently, wearing a casual T-shirt labeled Tech Support and a Make America Great Again cap. He openly acknowledged the growing hostility toward him.
The overall goal here with the DOGE team is to help address the enormous deficit. We simply cannot sustain as a country $2 trillion deficits. The interest rates, just the interest on the national debt, now exceeds the Defense Department's spending. We spend a lot on the Defense Department, but we're spending over $1 trillion on interest. If this continues, the country will become de facto bankrupt. It's not an optional thing, it is an essential thing. That's the reason I'm here. And taking a lot of flack, and getting a lot of death threats, by the way. I mean, I'd like to stack them up, you know. But if we don't do this, America will go bankrupt. That's why it has to be done.
But behind the scenes, the threats seem to be taken more seriously. He might play it cool, but these episodes have forced him to increase his security. Musk reportedly travels with an elite security team of up to 20 personnel. These include armed guards and even a dedicated medical expert. In recent months, Musk has been dealing with a rising number of stalkers, online threats, and now direct assassination warnings. One of those came from a 28-year-old man from the US state of Indiana. He took to X and detailed ways of harming the tech billionaire. His threats were graphic enough to draw attention of law enforcement officials. He was charged with intimidation. And US authorities even seized firearms from his residency. They found a semi-automatic rifle, a handgun, and even a ballistic vest. Musk's reckless behavior and his rise from being an eccentric CEO of Tesla to a central figure in US politics has not gone down too well. Trump is fully backing his moves, though.
Elon is here to give you a summary of what's happening, some of the things they found, some of the horrible things they found, some of the theft and fraud, and we call it waste and abuse, but a lot of fraud, and probably some fraud that we're not going to be able to prove is fraud, but when you hear the names and the places where this money's going, it's a disgrace.
The US president says the aggressive cuts are essential for the US economy. In the cabinet meeting, Musk sat front and center with his growing list of enemies and a security team that looks straight out of a spy movie. One thing is clear, Elon Musk is playing a dangerous game. They say with great power comes great responsibility. For Musk, it is no different, except his power comes with great risks, too.
Merci beaucoup. Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Namaste, Mr. President.
Bharat Kelogan, Komeri Namaste.
How many people generally follow you in interviews?
Typically, in a month, we have viewers up to 150 million. That's more than twice the population of France. And in the last 2 years, we had 3 billion viewers. So I say, Laurent, this is your chance to be famous. You're on first post. One word to describe your equation with Prime Minister Modi.
Amitié.
As India and France work together, are you creating a new era of non-alignment in the technology space?
India is a training superpower. 1 million engineers a year, more than all of Europe and the US combined. So we have that partnership. We have a partnership on the environment and the economy. We also have civilian nuclear programs, and that is something we've developed far beyond the France-India relationship. So we want to work together on AI.
And then comes China with its DeepSeek creating models at a fraction of the cost. Did that innovation take you by surprise? Did that breakthrough make you sit up and think, what did the Chinese do and how?
But what did DeepSeek do? They took everything that was already available from the last AI model and then they recalibrated it.
So are you going to ban Chinese AI in France?
So we don't have this American approach of banning tech because of where it comes from.